Hey guys, I just accidentally sniffed right as I turned on my mic. Hey, let's start the queue. Sorry, I was like hovering over the mic button and I went to sniff and I clicked right as I did, so I like unmuted just so people could hear that. That was perfect. And best part is that's in the VOD too, so like the first thing you hear for the VOD is gonna be a sniffle. Anyway, that has completely fucking derailed me. We're doing League today, doing Arena. That is, it's not even that funny. It's just the fact that it completely derailed me that's making me laugh. Anyway, we're gonna be trying for some really stupid builds. I'm not sure what kind of level of stupid we're gonna hit, but we're gonna hit some weird builds is the plan. There's one that I've gotten before that it's heavily augment / item reliant, but I'm gonna try and go for it. That's Crit Tom Kench. I don't know how well it'll work out. It worked really well for me in the past, but that's because in the past I did it with a spatula giving me the crit chance that I needed. I mean, I had other things for crit chance too, but like spatula gives you everything. Spatula's amazing. It's so good. But yeah, Crit Tom Kench? Without the spatula, it might not be that good. And there's a reason I'm not hovering it too. I don't want my ally to think I'm playing Tom because they might think I'm playing a tank then. And if they think I'm playing a tank, they might pick like something that doesn't work well with Crit Tom, which is most things because Crit Tom is stupid and bad, but like it's fun. So let's go for Crit Tom. Now, here's the thing. This is, you know, it's reliant on augments and items, right? Because Crit Tom without any augments reliant on or related to crit, and without any items related to crit, other than like, you know, the legendary, you know, no, I'm talking radiant items. If I don't have a radiant item that involves crit in any way, this build isn't gonna work. So unless the very first augment of the game is crit related, if that happens, then sure, whatever. But if the first augment isn't crit related and then I get to the item screen and I re-roll over and over and over again and there's no crit items, I'm not gonna be able to go crit Kench because I would be waiting way too long for my power spike, and even then my power spike isn't that good. So in that situation, I'll try something else. I might not be able to do the funny one. Okay, well, we're already there. See, slow cooker is what you'd take if you're playing a normal Tom build. But and now here's the real fun part. Berserker's Greaves. Yeah, so we're going for a real fun build. Now, I could have, alternatively, I could have gone Ionians. That is also a very real choice. But the reason I went with Berserkers is because, although, yeah, my abilities being able to crit is great, I don't really use my abilities that often except for my Q, so really I just need Q abilities. I don't need Ionians. That's kind of overkill for the one ability. Damn. Missed that tongue. Now, right now, we've got a 25% chance to crit on all abilities and attacks, which is already pretty good. When we get to the point where we can use ult as well, that'll be amazing if we can crit that. Especially if we can get like 100% crit chance. Ah, that tongue barely missed. I'm just waiting to see. Yeah, okay, he's coming for the heal. Okay, I hit her with the tongue to slow her as well. Oh, I thought she would bounce over here, or run over here, rather. Yeah, she's not beating me in that situation. I was full health, and she was like 1. Okay, so yeah, Jeweled Gauntlet, when I'm able to ult and have that crit, that's gonna be a big deal. Now, we'll get the Guardian's Orb second. Now, the reason I didn't get that first and I got Berserkers first is because I really wanted the attack speed. When I saw the group I was going against, I know Tristana would leap on top of me pretty often, and I knew Milio would be CCing me a little bit, knocking me away. So what I wanted there was to be able to attack quick enough that even if I get CC'd by Milio, I got a hit off before getting knocked away. That was my plan there. Now, obviously, I could try and just bombard with abilities from afar, but like I said, Tristana could leap on top. That's why I went with Berserkers first. Now we're fighting a Zac and a Yuumi, which is... it's gonna be really annoying to try and kill in the late game. Early on, at least it won't be as bad, but... still gonna kind of suck. Damn, I thought I could get the W off in time. Doesn't matter, though, because he's dead. I took one heal there just so I could have the a little bit of health in case he was or she was going to do any damage to me. I didn't want Yuumi to kill me. I really shouldn't have. I should have let the Cass heal, but I was also kind of not thinking, if I'm being honest. So let's see what's going on over here. Garen. Ooh, okay, I was gonna say Garen almost getting the kill. And as Leona's just gonna die, it's not a world where she wins. Oh, especially with that Haseo knocking her up in the ring. Honestly, at this point as Leona, I'd probably just forfeit. Ain't no way you win this. Not forfeit like the whole match, obviously. I just mean like, I'd just walk out of the ring at that point. But then again, you might get reported if you do that. Now, I don't think Rune Carver can crit. So I am going to reroll it. There we go. Remember what I said about my ultimate is going to do a lot of damage? If I can stack this up, I gain 3% ult damage per stack, up to 40. Which, I mean, 120% ult damage. If I then get a crit with Jeweled Gauntlet, I can do that. That will probably just do, like, insane amounts of damage, because my ult does percent max health. It does 24% of their max health in magic damage. So if I can crit that while also getting the ultimate damage increase from Decapitator, I pretty much just... oh boy, Cassiopeia. I'm fine with him getting that plant there, because I was mostly just trying to keep him away from Cass. She does kind of go AFK at the start of the round every time. Yeah, she does it every round, so I'm not gonna get upset because like it hasn't been bad yet. I mean, it could have gone bad there, but it worked out because they focused her so hard I was able to just knock them all up with a W. But yeah, Decapitator, I'm basically building Crit Tahm Kench all of my damage based on my ult. I will ult, get my, my crit damage right now is where's my crit damage? Is it not shown when I go to this menu? Huh. Well, anyway, I get an additional crit chance scaling of my AP as well. I forgot about Jewel Gauntlet doing that. Which is nice because the adaptive force from Decapitator and a Guardian's Orb does give me AP, so it's giving me a little bit of crit chance. Now, here's the thing. We need more crit. So I'm just gonna search by critical strike. And let's see here. So I think Rite of Ruin is the right play here. Now we're gonna have to go to all items because at this point we pretty much just... that's just it. There are not many mage crit items. It's pretty much none. The only other thing I might want would be Atmas. Atmas is a very intriguing item, but for Tom that's building no health, it might not be that useful. Damn. Oh well. She's just gonna heal up over and over again while we're chasing her. So yeah, she's full health now. And got her ult back. But crit Tom Kench. I've got over a 50% chance to crit, and my abilities can crit, so yeah. And the best part is, if I would have ulted her, I didn't have ult. If I would have ulted her, she would have probably instantly died. Because it would be 28% max health, and I could have critted it, which would do 1.5 times, so it would have been about 45%. Oh, not quite. Say about 40%. Yeah. 40% max health magic damage. Needless to say, this build can be good. Doesn't mean it will be. I'll just take the juice box, honestly. It's not bad. You know, it's free AP if it gives me the AP juice box, which will be free crit chance. And here's the great thing, by the way. Crit chance in this game mode. Any critical strike chance above 100%, you gain adaptive force. So it can't hurt to have above 100%. I probably won't go for it unless I happen to like get augments that give me more or runes that give me more, but like otherwise. Hey there. I tried to flash over. Oh, I got the stun up and I died. I was hoping to heal up there. Oh no, oh no. Jhin. We really lost that because of the Jhin. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Sorry, I was in the middle of fighting Jhin when that happened. Oh. Thank you for the follow, too. Jeez. So we're going with critical strike Tom Kench because I've got Jeweled Gauntlet, which is right now it's not that great. But as we get more critical strike chance, it's just gonna get better and better, and as we get more AP. Now there are no more. Oh my gosh, another follow. Thank you, and a lot of first-time chatters. Okay, so all of these are just going to give me AD pretty much. So I'm going to get Atmas. I'm doing pretty good. Geez, especially with everyone just suddenly showing up like that. I'm a small streamer, okay? I'm not used to this. I am actually going to buy a stat bonus. Please give me crit chance. No, but I will take the Might Shard. So yeah, the crit chance is going to be a bit annoying to get, but we'll work on that. I stream 50% League and 50% RimWorld depending on the day of the week. Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm doing this. Okay, let's... Now, he's dead already. He didn't even get to do anything. I accidentally saved her from the Lux ult because I'm stupid. I was so focused on like trying to get the ult off on her, I forgot that, wait a minute, the ult makes her untargetable by the enemy. Come on. We can really go with some ability haste now, too. Whew. I'm from the United States. Let's get the 2 random stat ups. Please give me something good. It gave me armor and I think a little more AD. Not what I wanted. I mean, the AD isn't bad, I guess, but it's not what I wanted. Just buying a bit more damage, I guess. I was really hoping for some crit chance. I'm very close to having what I need in crit. Oh, holy shit. I didn't think he did 850 with that shot. I stream to have fun. Like, if people tune in and watch, that's great. If they don't, that's fine. I just stream to have fun. If people want to watch me, they want to watch me. And I have a personal Discord, but I don't have one for my streams. Ah, man, that Jhin really was fucking us. Plus Brand just does so much damage. What's your offer? I'll be honest. If it's something about art, I have an artist already. I know a lot of people like to come in and ask about that. I think she has this in the bag. Garen, yeah, can't win that unless he had his ult. Probably. I think Ultimate Unstoppable. Thanks for the offer, Queen Watson, but I've already got someone who helps with my art, but thank you for the offer. Okay. Oh, back to these two. They are not doing so well health-wise. That tongue barely missed, but critting. Oh, I couldn't hit them with tongue. Ugh. Yeah, the CC from Milio just was really getting upsetting, and Tristana finally hit her strength. Early on when we fought her before, she didn't really have much, but now she's got Deft and Light 'em Up, so yeah, that did decent damage. And I'm still not 100% crit chance, which sucks. I really need that so that my ult always does its big damage. This is gonna take a while. Brand, that doesn't work anymore. You still take damage. Okay, now here's the next thing. We're gonna take Collector. It will put me at nearly 100%, and the reason for it is because of the Execute. There are other options that I could technically go with. There, other crit builds, but nothing gives me AP. So I'm just, it's either that or I could go Infinity Edge for more crit damage. Actually, I'm going Infinity Edge. I changed my mind at the end there, and now we're just going to build mage items and hope for, I mean, it is 99% crit chance. So, realistically, we will crit most of the time. The odds of me ulting and it, even at 97%, the odds of me ulting and it not killing them is pretty low, so. Oh, well, my tongue didn't hit, but they got hit anyway. I'm gonna need to leave. Get my ult chance back up. Ah! And we're out. Okay. Yeah, crit damage, Kench, like I said, it's a funny build, But without spatula to give you that crit chance, it's not ideal. It's really not. If I would have gotten another crit augment, that could have also been good. We really just, we needed something so I didn't have to buy Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge, yeah, it gave me the extra crit damage, that's nice, but like, I would have really rather spent that on something else. Now, what I could have theoretically done, I could have Heartsteel for first item, started stacking that, and then gotten Atmas, and it would have given me more crit chance, but I still would have needed some big crit form. That still wouldn't have gotten me to my 100%. So yeah, I could have maybe squeaked it out if I had done the Heartsteel method. Maybe I could have somehow gotten there with rerolls, but like, it definitely is a lot easier if I just get Spatula, because with Spatula, it gives you the crit chance, it gives you the AP, it gives you health, armor, MR, it gives you everything you could ever need. Spatula's like easily one of the best augments in the game. So next up for funny builds, you know, we just did crit Kench. Let me just get rid of Master Yi. We just did crit Kench, and even though it didn't work amazingly, it worked. So let's see. Next up, there's a couple funny options. Now, we don't want to just throw, okay? We're not just picking bad things. We're picking things that can work but are a bit funny. Let's see. Now, there is always AP Cho'Gath, which is a funny one, but it's not that unique. I think Lethality Scion. It's something that you'll see in a lot of league clips that are not in arena. Like, you know, you'll see the boss play that, but like the Baus, or however it's pronounced, I don't actually watch his videos. I just see them recommended to me, so I know of him. Anyway. But yeah, I know Lethality Scion in league, in lane, can hit like a fucking truck. As for beyond that, I don't know. I've never actually played it. I've never seen it. I just know that it hits hard. I've seen YouTube videos recommended to me of it, and every now and then I've watched 1 or 2 clips of someone doing it. So like, I've never done the build myself. I've never fought against the build myself. I just know of it. And that Vayne that is not in my team, that one is gonna probably have a hard time with me because of the fact that normally Hank, she can just deal with me, it's whatever, but not Lethality Scion. No, with that she's gonna have a bit harder of a time. But I should probably start thinking now for my next character. Now I want to avoid ones that are too reliant, right? Crit chance builds tend to be kind of reliant on Spatula. Or at least Jeweled Gauntlet. Jeweled Gauntlet or Spatula. In Tom Kench's place, I honestly would have preferred to just get the Spatula, because although having my abilities crit is great, it's not what I was actually going for. When I had crit Tom in the past, I had just done Spatula, and I was just basic attacking and then queuing to stun them and then basic attacking. Like, I wasn't really using my ult for anything but saving my ally. So yeah, Tap Dancer, Spirit Link, Scopiast, I'm gonna re-roll that. Master of Duality, Courage, Mystic Punch. See, a lot of these are good, but they're not really for the build I'm going for. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna go with Mystic Punch. The reason for that, it'll be a little bit useful. In that case, I'm gonna get Berserkers. I know that Vayne's probably seeing that and going, what the fuck? But the Berserkers means that I will attack faster, I can get my abilities back up faster, including my shield. he got out of the way just in time. But I rezzed her in time that I could just kill them both in my passive. Now, Mystic Punch doesn't really matter in my passive, so that's whatever. But, at least anything that we get that improves on our on-hit. Maybe I should just go on-hit Scion, you know? I could do that, alternatively. I could go Titanic and just go on-hit Scion. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. We're still going to get health because Titanic, you know, you eat health for Titanic. We're going to go, like, a bit more into the on-hit. Because if we're going to get Mystic Punch, we can go for that method. So, we're going to want to sort by on-hit. Where's on-hit? Where's on-hit? Am I blind? There it is. So, you know, there's Iceborne, but that's, you know, Spellblade kind of on-hit. But, you know, Titanic, Black Cleaver, stuff like that. Because we do want health as well, hence the Black Cleaver. Damn, that flash. Ah, she got the CC off. Yeah, sadly Vayne just got collapsed on, and I can't really do much early game. Really a shame. Okay, you gonna... Okay. That is on hit. So yeah, Titanic, Black Cleaver, and I guess Thornmail? I'm gonna get those. If I am going Titanic, it might be worth it to get Heartsteel. Just to get the extra stacking health. So what I'll probably do is I'll start Heartsteel. I'll go Heartsteel into Titanic, into Black Cleaver, into Thornmail. I think that's everything, right? You know, Heartsteel, Titanic, Black Cleaver, Thornmail, yeah. So that'll be my my full build. A good bit of on hit from the Darksteel and from the Black Cleaver and from the Titanic, while still building tanky. It's a funny-ish build. It's not quite what I was going for with Lethality Scion, but like it really wasn't giving me much in the way of choices. I thought by setting off the bomb plant she would teleport, and it did work, but it didn't matter. I died too quickly anyway. Yeah, I need to get more items. Right now I'm early on. All I've got is Darksteel and Berserkers. While it is some nice true damage on hit, I need to actually, you know, get close. And my Q still does more damage than my on hit's really gonna do. If we're being real here. Zillion giving an emote as he was about to die. Oof. Okay, Heartsteel. So next up then after that we'll get Titanic. Then we're gonna go for Black Cleaver. And then we'll finish it off with Thornmail. Unless, maybe Thornmail early would be the better choice. I'm not sure. And alternatively, Alternatively, there's always Jack Show as an option as well to give me a little bit of AP protection. You know, a little bit of MR never hurt anybody. So, possibly. I'm not sure. Thornmail is just better in the sense of anti-heal, but there isn't a ton of healing. It's also good for all the attack speed champs we're going to be dealing with. Sadly, my ult there didn't work. Yeah, that sucks. Sadly, Vayne just gets collapsed on and dies, even when I do my best to hold him back. I really, oof, don't know what to do there. Reducing their damage is definitely what I'm gonna want. So yeah, we are doing decent damage. The issue is that, we are kind of in like a 1v2 every round because of Vayne getting collapsed on. She's got a pretty good augment and shit, but she needs to dodge, really. Like, and not everyone can be dodged. Some characters she just can't get away from, and the ones she can get away from, it's just like oof. But like that Yone ult there, I think she should have probably just tried to dodge it with her ult and just rolled out and whatever, but she didn't, and that kind of got her killed. Okay, she needs to also not attack Set when I'm right next to him. I told her that was the fake. I don't know why she still attacked it. I pinged the correct one and she still was attacking the wrong one. I'm not gonna lie, while I may not exactly be building the best build, I really wish that she would attack the correct one. Okay. Next up, then we'll get Black Cleaver. This is a bit of a big deal getting this Titanic here, because now all of our hits are going to be doing a decent bit more damage. But she does seem to be reliant on, like, Summoner's Rift strategy. She seems to think that because I'm a tank, if she sticks near me, I can just permanently keep the enemy's attention, but I have one CC move other than my ult, and it takes a long time to charge it up. She doesn't seem to get that I can't really keep them off her by staying near her. If this was Summoner's Rift, where there's other people at play as well, that might be working it, but that's not how it works in this. I'm not sure how Lux hit me there, but whatever. Thankfully, I had the range to just hit her over the wall there, apparently. I didn't even know I could. I don't know how I have that much attack range. But yeah, you see how I stayed right by her and they still just kept attacking her? Oh, high lethality now. It's a bit late. I guess we'll take some lethality, though. A little bit of it would be nice. Let's get a stat up. It's pretty good ability haste. I didn't really get to use Titanic that much in that last fight because the only times I really basic damage was right near the start, where I should have done it right at the start, but I was assuming they were actually going to come close, at least the Swain. They didn't, so I was saving it and I never ended up needing to use it. And the one time I hit her over the wall when I didn't even know I could. I tried to do it, didn't think it would work, but it did, so I mean, but it killed her anyway, so it didn't matter. Again, Titanic not really necessary that round. Or at least the active component of it. The passive did a decent bit, I guess. Does it tell me how much it did? No. This poor Galio. And he's... oh. Took his time to die there. Nope, right in time for that to end. There we go. Something in my eye. Item haste, yes. Now, item haste on Heartsteel is really nice. Plus, obviously, on Titanic, it's great. Beyond that, there's not much to it. I'm not sure if Jack Show works with the item haste. I'd said about maybe getting Jack Show earlier. Okay, so Vayne just hurt me more than he did. Yeah, she seems to really like attacking Set. I did it for the Heartsteel earlier, but she seems to just like doing it even when he's so far away that all it did was hit me. That was a bit... Not sure why she did that. Okay, so now it's time to choose. Do I want Thornmail or do I want Jack Show? I mean, Jack Show will give me less armor than Thornmail will, right? But it'll give me the MR I kind of need. But there isn't a ton of magic comps left. You know, the really big magic comp died off before we ever even got to fight him. So I think I'll go Thornmail. I think that's the right choice here. Especially because the Grievous Wounds effect, you know, for the few healing teams who are going to be that much of an issue. Yeah, this Vayne, I'm not gonna lie, I think that build could have worked a lot better if I didn't have someone on my team who just does not understand how Arena works. She's complaining that I'm not keeping them off of her, but there's literally nothing I can do. I was stunned the entire time there at the end. Like, I was trying to come over, and I was just being held in place by their support while she was getting her ass beat by Yone. And before that, she got hit by a Yone ult despite having a roll that she could have used to gotten out of it. All in all, that's 100% her fault there, and I really wish that she wouldn't be blaming me. I'm not gonna act like I'm a perfect player and I've never made any mistakes. I've made mistakes, but you should not blame someone else for not keeping the enemy off when they literally can't do that. Especially because I'm Scion, okay? I have one stun other than my ult, which, okay, I can use my ult and that'll stop him once, and I did do that. And then guess what? She still died. Beyond that, I can't Q in the middle of being CC'd, so I really don't know what she thought I could do there. I can't just magically keep Yone off of her. So that kind of upsets me. I don't normally get, like, tilted that much, but that kind of pissed me off. Not really sure why she had that much of an ego that she couldn't believe that maybe, just maybe, this was partially her fault. Now, let's see what to do next. What funny build next? So, okay, here's one. This isn't so much a funny build as much as a funny anti-build. You see, there's a little thing called CC, and Olaf says no. See, that's the great thing. Olaf isn't used as much as I think he should be in Arena. Olaf is insanely good in Arena because if an enemy has a CC comp, he just ignores it. He just straight up ignores it, and never mind. So, Crit Briar. Or Omni Vampire or Lifesteal Briar. Well, Omni Vamp and Lifesteal Briar are the same thing. Either of those two, depending on augments and items. I like how I was talking about how Olaf isn't used as much as he should be, and then he gets picked for like the first time today. Well, anyway, Briar. So Briar has some funny builds. You could go AP Briar, but that's a really bad one in Arena. Like, in other game modes, like in Summoner's Rift, it's bad. In Arena, it's awful. And the reason why it's awful is because you need to hit them into a wall to do any damage. And they are probably going to have a lot of mobility to avoid your E as is. So having to also hit it into a wall to do the actual damage, it's too much on her head. If just the Scream did enough AP damage that, you know, they didn't need to hit into the wall for AP Briar to be worth it, maybe she could be doable in this. But when you have to knock them into a wall and you have to deal with the fact that they have so many movement abilities that you're probably going to miss them even still, like, it's just way too difficult to pull off, in my opinion. So, and I'm not picking just throw builds, okay? Believe it or not, even though I'm doing funny builds, I'm not doing funny but bad. I'm just doing funny. AP Briar is throwing, for all intents and purposes. So yeah, it's just not it. Now, AP Jax, that one's pretty good. Ooh, or we could do Tank Briar. Yeah, screw it. You know, let's do Tank Briar. Now, that doesn't mean we're exclusively a tank, because I'm still getting Berserker's Greaves. But we are going to get Heartsteel first item. So yeah, Heartsteel first item and a Titanic, because, you know, if you're going to be going on hit with big health bar, you just need that. You know, but beyond that, we'll be building mostly just normal Briar shit. We just need the Heartsteel for the infinitely stacking health and the Titanic to really capitalize off of that with Heavy Hitter. Yeah, I knew that was a trap, but I still went in, and now I'm really low for it. Yeah. I should have just let Volibear go in first. I knew it was a trick. That was interesting. Yeah. I'm still taking blame. I'm not saying like that's Volibear's fault for pinging it. That is the right move, is to attack her, because there's a chance she isn't faking it. But I should have let him do it because he's more tanky than me. At least right now. So now here's the issue. We still want Guardian's Hammer. Even though we want some more health for Heavy Hitter, the 250 health here is not going to be as big of a deal as the 35% attack speed and the 8% lifesteal and the 25 damage. Now, they both have 25 damage. So really, the 35% attack speed and the 8% lifesteal is worth way more to me than some health and ability haste. Especially the ability haste. Ability haste on Briar, not that good. It's fine, but it's not that useful. Especially because if you get something like Mystic Punch, trust me, you don't need ability haste. It'll be wasted. Okay. I have a target that'll make me take even more damage, so that's really not ideal. Damn. Turns out did so much with that hit. Yeah, they took the heal too. Yeah, early on, this just ain't it. Okay. But I do think we outscale a decent bit of the teams. This Zyra Heimerdinger team is going to always be an annoyance. Thankfully, I think my ult pierces through their turrets and shit, so I can just ult at them and go on top of them that way. Yeesh. Mirage Blade, actually. Hang on a moment. Mirage Blade. Hang on a second. Hang on a tick. On hit, reduce my dash and blink abilities. That is my W and my Q on hit being reduced by 12% of their time left. Well, I'm already at the point now where I have permanent W. That's pretty good. And with time, you know, we are going to scale because Heartsteel, obviously. I can't even type it, and I was trying to have it pulled up a while. Now we want to wait for this to be a bit smaller of an arena so Smolder can't just run around. I was hoping if I flashed away with it, I'd get far enough away for it to cancel my rage. Damn. But now we can get Heartsteel. So now we can start scaling a little bit. But yeah, 3.5% of my max health has additional physical damage. Pretty good. I mean, it's not the best augment in the game by any means, but it's a decent one. It's an underrated one. Now some Q cooldown decrease here would be really nice. Bread and butter, amazing at this point. Damn. The fact that I was able to dash to Fizz while he was untargetable, but it wouldn't stun him anyway, really upsetting. At least I got my Heartsteel procs. And the AP Volibear play, I like it, but it's gonna be difficult to hit the lightning. And that is one of the funny builds. It's not a throw though, so I'm not complaining. You know, I wasn't being sarcastic when I said I like it. That's something I was considering doing. Okay, so I love this sound, the sound of spamming abilities. Isn't that just music to your ears? No, I just want to go in. Well, both of us lost our ults. And I still lost to her because Olaf showed up. Okay, at least we still won it. Her fucking laser. Her laser heist did 4,890 damage that round because it does so much. Eesh. I have a feeling that this is not going to be a win for Fizz. Fizz Pike. There we go now, though. We've got Titanic. So now we build just more normal items for Briar. So, you know, might get Eclipse. We don't really do Sundered Sky in this game mode, I've noticed. It's kind of really bad. I could do Hellfire. Or I could do Bork as well once I get Eclipse. It's definitely, you know, and Sterix is also an option. Or, you know, there's a lot of good choices here. You definitely want Eclipse, though. Definitely want Eclipse. Okay, well, this team is going to be a bit difficult, specifically that Gwen. And that's my build when I'm not getting against a team who just decimates me. Absolute shred. And now that I have Titanic, that's also the big reason why. As time goes on, though, I'll just get stronger and stronger with Heartsteel, not to mention just increases in items. It's just gonna get better and better. I'll take more damage. The more attack speed would have been nice as well. I was thinking about it, but I kind of need some more damage to make up for the Heartsteel giving me nothing other than heavy hitter damage. I don't have any like big AD from that, and I need to make up for it. You know, later in the game, as my Heartsteel stacks up more, it'll be more AD, because you know I do get 3.5% max health AD. So Heartsteel, as I gain more and more stacks of it, it'll give me more and more AD. But right now, it's still at the point where a regular AD item and augment would do more damage. So, yeah. I'm gonna wait to use my ult in this fight. I may have died, but I made sure that they weren't gonna fucking live that, because I was not sure Volibear could do it without me, because he doesn't have enough go in. I know he is being AP Volibear, so he could have theoretically just done lightning from afar, but I really didn't have faith he'd be able to do it if they killed me, so I went all in there. And that Darius is gonna be nearly impossible to kill. He's got Hemomancer, he's got Wisdom of the Ages, he's got Gore Drink, Flesh Eater. He's gonna never die and do a lot of damage, so I am scared to fight that team again. Definitely terrifying to fight. Honestly, the move speed is probably the play here. I'm gonna buy a stat up. There's some good attack speed. Now, if I spam it just right, I can keep people almost permanently stunned. Now, the problem is they go unstoppable in this game because of Combo Breaker, but the point is that I can stun them so much that they go unstoppable, which is still pretty damn good. I accidentally let go of my E there. That Vi did so much damn damage there. Thankfully, Volibear has gotten to the point where he can just kind of carry. Not quite carry that much, but carry enough to live long enough to maybe res me. Damn it. Yeah, the Vi just did too much damage to me. Okay, now it's just either Sterix or Eclipse. I'm actually gonna take Sterix first. Reason being, the health will make Heartsteel stack faster. Then I'll finish with Eclipse. See, I can keep the enemy nearly permanent CC'd. I do not want to go in here. Xin Zhao will decimate me. Fuck, man. Just got bursted. Despite having 4,000 HP, for going, you know, building tanky, it doesn't matter in arena, because you can just get bursted to hell and back anyway. Jeez. That is upsetting, but you know what? I'll be honest, it wasn't even what I was going for when I picked Briar. I was gonna do crit or lifesteal. It's just that the game really didn't give me any crit or lifesteal shit, whereas it gave me stuff that would have been nice if I'd gone crit now, I guess, but you know, I didn't know that early on when I was picking my my build path. Yeah, Volley did a lot more work than I did that game. I was not that useful. But Speaking of volley, he built AP. I'm not gonna play volley AP, but I am doing my next one as Jax AP or Olaf. Just plain Olaf. I know I know the title of the stream says funny builds, and Olaf by himself is not a funny build. But in arena, it's really funny when they just can't stun you. They just can't. But yeah, I just, the whole reason why I'm doing funny builds, I'm doing things that are good, but still funny to watch. Another example, one that I've also done myself, would be attack range Darius. I'm actually gonna hover Jax. It'd be attack range Darius. And the reason why that was so funny, at least to me, was because people would be halfway across the map and I would be inflicting bleed up to 5 stacks on them because they just couldn't get away. What had happened that game, I got scoopier weapons and scoopiest weapons, which I did the math. I had almost as much range as an ADC, like your average ADC. Now that's not actually like across the map range, but like a lot more than you expect from a fucking Darius now, ain't it? But yeah, it was fun and it worked really well. But it was really funny to watch Darius just swinging at you from halfway across the map and getting you up to max stacks and then just flash over, ult them, and they're dead. There was nothing they could do because they couldn't run away because I had so much range. My damage wasn't anything special, wasn't anything to write home about. It was like normal Darius damage because all my augments would pretty much just, you know, increase range or, you know, ability haste and stuff like that. My damage was what you would expect from a normal Summoner's Rift Darius for the most part. Maybe I had a little bit of extra AD from like an anvil or something, but mostly it was normal. It was just the attack range, and yet we got first place that game because it was so fucking strong being able to attack from that far away. That's what I mean by a funny but good build. It's funny to watch it happen, but it's not throwing. That's why I want to try and do some AP Jax, because AP Jax, if you get the right stuff, you know, it's pretty damn good. First of all, it'll block auto attacks, which means, you know, a good amount of the roster. I mean, that set's gonna be screwed. The Vi is gonna be kind of screwed. The Garen, if he's going crit Garen, won't be able to do as well. Definitely not the best people to be fighting against as AP Jax, because a lot of people, you know, aren't gonna be able to attack me with auto attack, or aren't gonna auto attack me. But here's the great thing: they all picked that thinking, oh, well, now he won't be able to block it and then just attack me. But the thing is, my block is what'll do the damage. So I'll still get on top of them, stun them with it, and it'll just take a lot of damage. Now, what would have been really nice, didn't happen. What I was really hoping for is that we get some Teemos. Now, a Jax asking for Teemo. I know, right? But the reason why is because they always pick Teemo thinking, he's Jax, he's gonna do auto attacks. I'll blind him and then he won't be able to hurt me. Then you just jump on top of them. Use your AP damage move. I can't think of what it's called. And it's just Teemo's halved, if not dead. And by the time it wears off, you can attack again. So unless he gets like bread and butter so that he can keep you stunned, or not stunned, keep you blinded, not much you can do. Plus with Vi on my team, I mean, while I'm doing that, Vi could be beating the shit out of him. And if he blinds Vi, I can still beat him up with my regular basics. That's why we're, you know, the double auto attack team kind of counters Teemo because he can only blind one person at a time. Especially when I'm not really going to be auto attacking that much. I'm going to do it a bit, but not as much as a normal Jax. So yeah, my Counter-Strike, that's what it's called. See, now here's the thing. I want that. Even though it doesn't help for AP Jax, I'm still taking it because, again, fun and good builds. Now, let's see. We're gonna get Guardian Shroud. Now, early on AP Jax is just kind of bad. Especially because I don't have lethal tempo, which I know is, I'm pretty sure, leaving soon. Well, he kind of just killed himself by setting off that bomb plant. I mean, he can't win now. I guess he could win by Vi, but yeah, no, that was, I mean, he killed me. I guess good on him. He did kill me. Very dumb way of doing it, though. Okay, now we get sorcerers. We need the magic pen. Now, the damage on my E early on, really not much to write home about. It does get increased by a decent bit per attack dodged, though, so at least there's that. Thankfully, you know, even if I don't have lethal tempo, Jax still does have passive of almost lethal tempo. He's got the non-lethal tempo. He's, you know, flesh wound tempo. Oh my gosh, I can't fucking get away. Eesh. Ah, his Q got me. Okay, Vi, you can do this. You will res her, so you kind of got to do it now. Oh, okay, you were waiting for ability. I can understand. Oh. Come on. We lost. That E hitting means we lost. Damn. That innervating locket might be the play. Yeah, I think we'll go with innervating. Now, for first item, you get Nashers. That way you can have some more attack speed, because you don't want to, when you build AP Jax, you don't build all into the AP. You still need to be able to have some attack speed, because when your E is on cooldown, which is going to be very often, it's got a 10-second cooldown. But when it's on cooldown, you don't just sit there with your thumb up your ass, you know? You got to do something. So that's where the rest of your damage comes in. Because it is still necessary. And it does scale his W as well. Fuck, I can't leap over that wall. Oh, the slow from Ashe. I couldn't quite reach my Q over the wall into that healing flower. I would have been fine. Oh well. AP Jax needs to scale. He needs to scale, because until he gets his AP items, he is awful. Especially without any, like, runes that you would get in, like, a normal summoners. Come on, you guys got this. Kill that way. There you go. Okay, now we get Nashers. So now we're gonna finally start doing some good damage. That'll give us even more AP, which is nice. It'll give us attacks on, you know, actually going through with some attack speed, because we didn't have any attack speed items until now. And our E is going to be doing 283 plus 3.5% max HP damage. Pretty good. Hopefully we get autoed quite often, because then we will be able to completely block people from living via the increased damage. You know, 7% max health plus 565 damage. Pretty damn good. We're set. There we go. He just stuns me and I die. I'm gonna re-roll this. I'll take Shrink Ray. Shrink Ray's nice. I can attack him, make him take, or make him do less damage. I can't fucking talk. Then after that, next item after that, we will probably get... Honestly, I kind of want to just get Rabadons right away, but might not be the best choice. AP Jax. It just works when it works. Doesn't always work. It usually doesn't work. I shouldn't say that. It does work better if we were fighting a lot more auto attackers. The problem is that I picked AP Jax into a group of not too many auto attackers. I still want to do it because like there are enough that it's not full on throwing, but like we would definitely be doing better if there were more sets and ADCs. Even some Dariuses would be fine with their Qs. Ooh, that was close. I upgraded the wrong ability there. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna get Rabadons now. I know it's a bit early, but still doing it. Beyond that, next up, I'm gonna say... See, Shadow Flame's pretty good. Gives you a large amount of ability power. Gives you that crit below 35% health. But the thing is, I think I want Void Staff first. I could also do Bloodletters. But Bloodletters is really not that great, because I don't do mostly magic damage. I do one burst of magic damage. So yeah, probably Void Staff next. I don't know where he's at. He whiffed his ult there. Got him. 20 magic pen. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get some stat bonuses. I'll take this for the ability haste mostly. And I'll take the tenacity. Kind of need it. Kind of really need it so that I can not be stunned forever and then do jack shit. Morgana. Yeah, I saw who we were fighting next and figured that the 17% tenacity would be nice. Damn. Sadly, Garen ult, as well as Morgana just keeping the Vi in place, really, because bread and butter. I mean, bread and jams, whatever. Bread and butter on Morgana, that's fucking disgusting. It genuinely is. I know that there's a combo breaker, but like when you're dealing with a Garen with the Morgana, there's nothing you can do. It's just death. That's the upsetting part. Morgana really is a bit of a snooze character when she gets that because she just presses Q forever and her teammate does all the work. It's not to say it isn't fun from time to time to play it, but to play against it is really rough. Hey! Free AP! My E is now doing a good 458 plus 3.5% max if they don't hit me at all. Not to mention my R slamming down deals 600 damage on the spot. And my W will, you know, make me do an extra 385 damage. Having the 2-second cooldown on my W is nice. It means every 2 seconds I can do a good 400-ish damage. Pre-mitigation, but still. Damn, if that grab would have gotten her. Damn, she just fucking ulted right on top of me and got the spatula off of it. I was hoping that if I fell back long enough, I'd get my E back up and then I'd be fine, but no dice. But there's some more AP. Now for last item, there's a couple options. Liandry's is meh. It's an option. Shadow Flame, as I said before, is a pretty good one. But we're gonna want to do Lichbane. It's, I mean, it's a classic. I've been holding it off because I wanted to get my AP nice and high in case I got Mark's Mage early. But I didn't get that, so Lichbane. Because I have been hoping I'd get Mark's Mage, because Mark's Mage, you just want AP. You don't need, like, attack speed is nice, but you just need AP. Okay. Sejuani, did she build AP? No, she's just got Cruelty and some AP. Okay, she did build AP. She just got Heartsteel with it. Oh, Phenomenal Evil. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. I was wondering why she was able to do that much damage. Oof. Okay, yeah. Jax, like I said, wouldn't have been the play if I had known who I was fighting. I wouldn't have picked him. I would have gone with the Olaf play, especially with that Morgana, but I didn't know that when I picked Jax. So, oh well. I'm still just happy, you know, just screwing around with these funny builds that may not be the best build, but they're fun. And it's not about being meta, it's about having fun. Sure, we're losing, but it's not like I'm just straight up throwing either, because I'll be honest, even with a regular Jax build, I don't think I could have really beaten that team there. I mean, maybe, but yeah. Now, for our next game, I would like to pick second, if that's doable, so that I can see what the enemy is picking before making my decision. Because if I see any like heavy CC, then I might wanna counter that with an Olaf. Now, as for other funny builds we can do, there are quite a few funny ones. But frankly, that is most likely going to be the end of the really, really interesting ones I had in my mind already, at least. I mean, there's other fun ones, but right, like, those are the ends of the ones I'd come into this planning to do. I had expected this to pretty much be, like, near the end of stream time. Honestly, the Olaf was one I was only going to pull out if I was sort of getting desperate for new ideas, where I was like, oh man, I blew through all those other ones. I thought that it would take a little longer because I thought we were going to, basically, I thought it'd be a bit 10 minutes later than now when I would run out of ideas, because we've been losing so much so early that it kind of sped things up. If we were going till, like, third place more often, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Okay, well, you know what? I am gonna go Olaf. The reason being, that's gonna definitely be AP Shaco. Like, there's no AD Shaco in Arena. So being able to avoid his CC will be amazing. Gragas's CC, amazing. Not Olaf. Ornn's CC, amazing. So I'll just ignore all of that. Udyr's CC won't matter. Morgana's CC won't matter. Sion's, if he uses it, won't matter. Pyke's CC won't matter. This is a lot that I am ignoring by playing Olaf. So this is... yeah. Now, like I said, though, Olaf isn't really... it's not that I have a funny build idea with Olaf specifically. I mean, I'll do one that looks interesting. But, I don't really play Olaf enough to know what is and isn't good on him, other than just his normal build path is obviously good. But here's the problem. I don't see Olaf very much in my games. And I don't play him, like I said. So I don't know what his current build path is. I can guess, but I don't know what it is. I know what it was like a couple seasons ago, but this season, no clue. I think the last time I fought Olaf was before... No. Yeah, no. The last time I fought Olaf was before mythic items were removed. So it's definitely been enough time. I think mythic items were in the game when I fought him. I think. Yeah, I had to have fought him at least once while mythics were in the game. I see him very rarely. I'm not sure why. I think it's because, although I do play Mordekaiser, I tend to only pick Mordekaiser if I'm last picking, or, well, nowadays I don't mind doing it anymore, but that's how it tended to be in the past. Wisdom of Ages. It's a funny one. Giant Slayer's also pretty good. I don't think there's going to be enough giants, though, so I'm going to go Wisdom of the Ages. So I think I'll just go Q first. But yeah. I don't have the ability to ignore that yet. Of course, we had to fight the Morgana now. Nope. Well, I'll go get the healing over here. Yikes. I thought she would dodge to the side there, but she didn't. That tends to be my problem when I play this game. I assume my enemy will dodge, and then they don't. And then they figure out that I always assume that, and so they just never dodge. I guess you could say I'm a moron. So my ult refreshes pretty much constantly as long as I'm attacking, which is the really great part about Olaf. I just have to keep attacking. I kind of ulted there assuming Seraphine would hit with more shit than she did. I just brought back Belveth so she could dance. Gambler's Blade. Yes, please. I'm upgrading my E last, because although it's nice being able to do that true damage, there aren't a lot of tanks. There's Olaf. And no, why do I keep wanting to say Olaf? There's Ornn. I'm saying my own character's name. There's Trundle, Udyr. I mean, and they might not even be building that tanky. Let's see, Trundle. Yeah, he's not building that tanky. Ornn has no items. Okay. I think the Ornn's throwing. Now this team, I'm gonna be really happy to have my ult. Except for if I get hit by the Gragas thing before I could ult. Oh, Belveth. You should have gone for the heal plant. Yeah, I didn't account for the Gragas just going in on me, or I would have ulted. That's my bad. Because then he would have just belly bumped into me, I would have beaten the shit out of him. I should have also waited till I was lower to W. I kind of like start with my W. I have not played Olaf in so damn long. So I've got to like remind myself how to play him properly. Okay. I'm pretty sure Bork would be what I'd want to get here, right? I would assume. What did Belveth get? Ooh, Steric. Yeah, that's not ideal. Right as my thing wore off too. My ult. We still won, but the CC right when my ult ends, Sag. Now if I can get some additional movement speed, that's actually what I want from my stat bonuses. Because some movement speed would go a long ways in sticking to people once I ult. Attack damage scaling with my attack speed. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, alright. Jeez, okay. I am gonna buy a step anvil. And I can't afford another one. Yeah, Belveth could have used the lightning strikes better than I could have. That CC lock into a Pike ult is really aggravating. Even with my ultimate that gave me CC immunity, Pike can just run away, so can't do much. It's a damn shame. Even when I counter something, I don't really, because I need the movement speed that I said about earlier. Now, I'm gonna get Black Cleaver. I was thinking of, well, do I want that or do I want Hellfire? Probably want Hellfire and then I'll get Black Cleaver. I just want that, that armor shred for me and Belveth. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it helps me and Belveth if I get Black Cleaver. It just helps me if I get Hellfire. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not very good at Olaf, and that would be a big difference maker if I was actually good at him. Ooh, okay, I'll take the Omnivamp, hell yeah. The fact I'm level 16. But yeah, look, I can just take my hands off the keyboard, and I am completely CC immune for the entire duration. Don't even need to touch the keyboard. That's a great thing about Olaf, though it's fighting a target dummy, that's why. That's definitely the fake. The Shaco's being a little bastard. But what else is new? It's Shaco. Damn! That was with my shield. Olaf hit me with some real fucking damage. What's he got that did that? Oh, Jeweled Gauntlet and Brutalizer and Collector. That'll do it. Move speed but disabled after taking damage. Scoped weapons. Of course she would get a fucking hourglass. At least she died. Cool. I was rooted for that whole duration. Woo! That was close. I almost died to the damn ring. Okay, let's get Hellfire. Let's get 2 stat bonuses. Attack speed or a little bit of move speed. Yeah, I said I wanted move speed, but I got scoped weapons. I want the attack speed. I'll take the Omnivamp as well. The Omnivamp is literally part of the reason I won that last round. Okay, time to fight the Scion and the Gragas. This time I gotta time my shit right. What exploded and killed me? Was it the beer barrel? I mean, I have to assume that's what it was. I don't need my ult to beat you up, Gragas. I just need to hit you with my axes over and over again. Oh my gosh, the orbital laser. I'll take some more AD. Attack speed. I'll take it. Okay, now the Udyr and Shaco, they will fucking destroy us, probably. Damn it! Oh, I hate Shaco players in this, man. They just put a fucking trap on every heal fruit, and then it's like, if you go for literally any of them, you get fucking feared. And Udyr just doing ludicrous damage because he's got all that AD. He's got so much damage, and you know, give him the Jeweled Gauntlet and Brutalizer, like it's not fair, especially with Jeweled Gauntlet. That poor Trundle. They still won though. Okay, now my last item, I gotta get Death Stance so I don't just keep insta-dying. Especially to the Shaco Udyr. Now, Ornn still has no items. Apparently it's some kind of anvil strategy. I don't know what they mean by that. I've never seen it. So, I'd have to look it up. But, yeah, maybe I'll do that next stream if it turns out to be good, although probably not. Not with randoms, at least. Ugh. That Ornn just running away so much, but you know what? Bel'Veth got it. Okay. We need this Shaco to lose. Thank goodness. Convertibility pa- I'll take the Black Shield. Lethality is nice. Attack speed even more, why not? I am level 23, by the way. I'm not sure how I got stunned there. I guess my ult wore off, but I don't know when it wore off. Also, there's so much white on the ground there. W ability haste, just let him stack it infinitely. Well, that's them taken out. Now we're just stuck with these two. Guess I'll take the armor. And more armor. Hopefully that'll give me enough to survive Udyr's shit. Okay, let's go. That was a good one. That was a real good one. See, that's what I mean though. Olaf just counters a lot of the CC comps and you can't do much because he just hits his ult button and then he's fine. Really good. Whew. Okay, we've got time for one more match. While I'm loading into it, let's talk about what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I've done pretty much all the funny builds I had planned. I mean, there's a lot of funny builds that exist, but I've done all the ones that are good that I planned to do. There are, of course, still other ones, but what would I want to do? How about, you know what? Let's not do funny. Let's not do a funny build. Let's prove the name of the stream wrong and do one normal game where I play Set. That's it. Because I haven't actually played Set on stream in a while, and with him being one of my mains, as well. I mean, he's literally the character I have the most mastery on for a reason. I'm really, I guess I'm a Set main, you know? So, you know what? I'll go for that.
I'm undisputed.
Now, we'll definitely want to, since we're playing Set in Arena, you know, you want to do AD and attack speed as your main thing. Some lifesteal will be nice. It's not necessary, but it's nice. Ooh, that is a lot of beefy boys and girl. We're definitely going to need Bork for all that beef. Jeez. Well, no matter. Okay. The Singed and Alawi team is gonna be pretty awful, but yeah, there's so many beefy people. Both Singed and Alawi are beefy, Mundo and Urgot are beefy, Swain is beefy, Amumu is beefy, Skarner is beefy, Darius and Mordekaiser are beefy, Mundo is beefy, me and Trundle are beefy. There's like barely any non-tanks or bruisers in this game. No, none of these. Giant Slayer is pretty nice with all the beef we're going to be dealing with, honestly. Yeah. That'll help with dealing with all of it. Oh, and look, do my eyes deceive me? Zed got Goliath, so even though he's not beefy, he's beefy now, so I will do big damage. I'm dead, but Trundle hopefully can pull this out. Nah, I don't know if he can. Yeah. He came close, though. It was a very close one. Okay, now we get some berserkers, that'll be helpful. Yeah, all these big health bar characters are gonna be in a bit of issues. Darius, Goliath too? Oh my gosh, look how many Goliaths there are. So there's Goliath on Darius, Goliath on Zed, and then of course just the naturally big health bar. Why does Urgot look so big? Oh, he's got Goliath too, did I miss that? So Goliath on Urgot, Goliath on Darius, Goliath on Zed. Honestly, I hope more people get Goliath. It's a really good augment, I won't deny that, and it's not like them getting Goliath helps me, it just makes my augment better, but they're still gonna get the adaptive power increase. It's still gonna be strong for them, right? But what I mean by that is I hope more people waste their augment on something that I'm going to do more damage from than they would expect. There we go. I may not have been able to kill Darius, but I've got him so low that it was basically solved for my Trundle. Nice. I don't want anything tanky, so I'm gonna actually reroll these. Gale Force. Gale Force is nice. I can go over terrain with it. It gives me a bit of crit chance, which is nice because, you know, my Qs can crit. Not to mention just being able to dash. Okay. Here's the Zed and the Swain. This is going to be a bit scary. I died to the spell wake he's got going on. Oh yeah, we lose. Trundle can't hope to beat him. He's gonna get hit by one ability and die. Nope, two abilities and die. Never mind, he actually got the res off because Zed was scared for some reason. Damn! Almost. His spell wake just does so much damage. So unbelievably much damage. Okay, it only says it did 84, but I know it did more than that. I guess it's because it was only in the second fight it was counting. But now we got Bork. Now we really shred the big health bar characters. That Urgot. Oh, what did that Urgot just get to grow up so big? Heartsteel. That Urgot's gonna fucking melt. I've got the, plus, I've definitely got plus 30% bonus damage to him. Look how much that's done so far. Jeez. So there's that, then there's Bork. Jeez, he's gonna get shredded to hell and back. Next up, I should probably get Hellfire because it does missing health damage on attacks. That'll be a really nice thing to follow up with. Then when they're low, I'll still shred them, even though Bork won't be shredding them as much. Damn. I just need Urgot to whiff his E. Okay, if Urgot whiffs his E, we're fine here. Or if he just hits my ally with it instead. Ah, I thought he was gonna go over the wall over there. Bork is ludicrous with that. Jeez. Okay, let's... this is kind of bad. I'm gonna get the Omnivamp. And the reason for that is, since I don't have as big of a health bar as other people, being able to heal it up will be useful. Also, the ability haste isn't... I mean, the ability haste is nice, and I probably should have gotten it, and the attack speed would have been nice if it was higher. I don't know. All around, I wish I had gotten slightly different offers. Just slightly better. Malzahar moment. Whew. That was close. Okay, next up, let's get the Hellfire. And then beyond that, maybe Black Cleaver? I mean, I'm really going for like a tank destroyer build because of how many tanks there are. So, Black Cleaver, probably the right choice, I would say. And thankfully, the team with Hecarim surrendered. They're gone. And the reason I'm saying thankfully is because while, yeah, I would have shredded Skarner, Hecarim wouldn't be a tank. So that's one less non-tank in the game, meaning that's... I mean, I still counter one less person in the game, but I also don't counter one less person in the game. So, like, all around, that should make it even more likely for me to win any given fight. Now, this one is the scariest one, for sure. That Singed scares me. Okay. Oh, he took some damage. That sucks. He'll heal it up, but still. I took so much damage from Singed there. Oh, his abilities apply on hit effects? I'll take the movement speed there. Movement speed means I can catch up to the tanks even better when they run away. I've already got the Gale Force for catching up, but can't hurt to get more. I mean, it can hurt technically because it's giving up, you know, opportunity cost, but whatever. Oh, we got the buy round. That's nice. Let's watch this Singed Alawi because they're definitely the team most likely to win, in my opinion. That Singed just has such an insane build. And that set doesn't help matters. Oh, poor Mundo. Poor Urgot. Yeah, they really just can't lose. That Singed does so much damage and the Alawi tanks forever. Even when the Alawi's dead, the Singed will kill the enemy, and when the Singed is dead, the Alawi can tank the enemy long enough to respawn. Tank it or leave it might be nice. But I think I'm gonna go Frozen Foundations. The reason being, I don't need the movement speed. I don't need Flee anymore because I've got Gale Force and I've got inherently decent movement speed, so I figure that'll be nice. I'll take the Magic Resist to deal with that Singed team. Okay, Amumu Karthus. Now, Karthus is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, he's teleporting. There we go. Whew. Nice and by the books there. Okay, now for my last item, because I've got a lot of tank shred. I could go for more attack speed with Wit's End, and that'll give me some more MR to deal with the Singed as well. Plus the Swain and the Karthus. I mean, there's a lot of AP left, honestly, more AP than AD. So yeah, you know what? I'll go Wit's End. Zed and Alawi are the only AD left. So Wit's End will be my last item. Alternatively, I could go Maw and get the lifesteal when the shield, but I think the attack speed and the tenacity will more than be better. Especially that tenacity against the Swain and the Amumu. Not so much the Singed. Okay, let's go in. Bye. Yeah, that was 2 punches from me. I'll take even more magic resist because I mean, yeah, even more magic resist is good, and more magic resist. Yeah, I'm now tanking, I guess. 62% damage reduction. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I still want the Wit's End because even more magic resist is of course going to be even more good. But yeah, damn, that's pretty nice. Especially because the only team that's actually doing really well, and we might have to fight like more than once if we win, is the one we're about to fight, the Amumu Karthus, double AP. So yeah. Okay. I haven't done too much with Frozen Foundations, if I'm being honest, but... I'll just go up here. Damn. That Karthus being able to just ult right off the bat, do 800 damage, and then have spell weight coming at us, oof, that's a lot of damage. I shouldn't have left the Trundle to die there. I did that because I thought that he'd be able to live longer. I did not realize quite how much damage they did. But now I've got Wit's End, so... Plus, hey, that gives me a bit of magic damage on hit, which... Also, we get another buy round! My goodness! The game is being so friendly today. Okay, well... We will, hopefully win this, but if not, at least we will get second place. Or third place, technically. I mean, I think the Karthus has this in the bag, but if the Karthus and Namumu lose, then we get maybe third. But I think we got second here. I don't think we're getting third here. No, Karthus is getting his ult back by doing that too, so that's not good for the Alawi and Singe team. Yep, see, he got it back. Ooh, he got hit by Lux for it though. Hang on, this might actually be... Oh, no. No, Singed, oh, well, hang on, Amumu is dead. He was forced to use Flash too. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. The Singed and Amumu actually might. I can't. Not Singed and Amumu. Singed and Alawi might actually do it. Is what I was gonna say, and they did, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. Well. Hot damn. Okay, now I have really good attack damage. Now we gotta win 2 rounds in a row, one against each of them if we want to get first place. I don't think that'll happen, but we can try. Yeah, that sucked, but oh well, at least, oh. Oh no, he accidentally portaled. I can tell that wasn't on purpose. Oh, Trundle, no. That damn portal. Oh well. It was a close game. I'm gonna end the stream there. It was a third place. We could have had first, but if the portal... yeah, they need to fix the portals in this game mode. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like clicking directly on it and it won't take it, and then other times I click kind of near it and it takes it. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, I hope anyone watching the VOD has a great rest of whenever you're watching, and anyone watching the stream has a great rest of your Monday. I'm going to be back with more Arena tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.